This is the wine. That's it. This is the traditional food. Rabbi Fink is honored with the brachas. Rabbi Perger is honored with the naming. And the grandfather, Michael Jackson, Jasper, is honored holding for the brachas and holding for the Kriya Hashem. Grandfather, Dr. Joel Wolfson, will hold the baby during the Kriya Hashem.
All right.
Okay, who has the person holding? Okay, send the wine over there.
No, I don't want to.
You hold it? Yes. That's the problem. Yeah? Borei priyadove, Ato Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher kidashi b'nibetim b'chol sh'shelosam, b'tzetzot chasam v'yos b'skodesh, Alkein b'chazos eochai, Alkeinu suneinu, Zadei lahatzil yidu she'enu b'shachas, Man b'zor she'som b'tzodeinu, Ulechato Adonai kolei tzaddik. Amen.
Eloheinu b'yam Yisraelu, Hayim Yisrael Hazel Aviv B'Mai, Yikarei Shemai Yisrael. There's Aaron Ben, Moses Ezra, Rahab Yotech Hamatov, Sagei Levi,
Zev. His name is Zev, named after Zev Wolfson.
Asher Tzivah Yisrael Elohim.
Zev Aharon. Ze'ev Aaron, named after Ze'ev Wolfson, baby's great-grandfather who died in 2005.
Zev Aaron Ben. And Yosef Ezer Babur Shenichnas.
Zev Aaron.
Shem Shenichnas Bris. Can you connect? Let's do it. Roll the Maisim Toivim. And Neymar Omein.
Mazel tov.
Nova Scotia, Canada. At a very early age, his brilliance was recognized by his friends, family, and educators. He loved to accumulate knowledge of all sorts, and when he was exposed to the limited amount of Torah that was available in his small town, Zeta quickly began directing all of his intellectual capacity towards becoming a Torah scholar. Equipped with only a public school education, he decided to leave his town and learn in the famous Ner Yisrael Yeshiva in Baltimore. But Yaakov Rubin Zatzal, the prominent Torah scholar and founder of Ner Yisrael, was amazed by the speed with which Zeta mastered the Gemara with minimal background. Zeta went on to become the principal of Magnavia Yeshiva in Brooklyn, then a Rebbe in BTA, and then a rabbi in Yeshiva University. An American-born Rav was unique in those days, and Zeta's ability to connect with his students on a personal level made him an immediate favorite with his Talmidim. His well-known phrases, great sense of humor, and legendary jump shot of basketball ability made hundreds of yeshiva boys growing up in the 60s and 70s feel that there was someone out there who understood them. As a result, Rabbi Wolfson was single-handedly responsible for being the parent of scores of Jews to Torah. I vividly remember being in the young adult living here for a family simcha and overhearing a gentleman ask my father-in-law, "Was your dad Rabbi Willie?" My father-in-law nodded, and this man said, "Your father changed my life. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be a religious Jew today." Among his numerous accomplishments, Zeta was also the rabbi of Shari Tefillah Synagogue in Brooklyn, president of Vada Flatbush, and rabbi in Vacation Village, where his name is perpetuated in the community-based medrash recently named in his honor. Our little Zev Aaron is having his birth on the 6th day of Hanukkah and was born immediately preceding the start of the holiday. The beginning of Parshas Baloscha introduces the concept of the menorah and its kindling, right after a lengthy discussion of the various korbanos given by the many shvatim. Rashi comments on the reason that the lighting of the menorah is mentioned at this point. He explains that Aaron was concerned that every tribe had a dedicating role to the new Mishnah, while he and Shevet Levi were excluded. Hashem was therefore comforting Aaron by showing that his service would be greater than that of everyone else, because Aaron himself would prepare and light the menorah. This answer provided by Rashi, however, was perplexing for Ramban. Why was the menorah chosen for Aaron's consolation instead of other obvious rituals which were performed exclusively by the Kohen? This ritual of Hanukkah, a holiday which in so many ways depicts Zeta's contribution to Father's life. Just as the lights of Hanukkah serve to remind us of our nation's spiritual victory over those who tried to strip us away from our beloved Torah, so too there exists a hidden flame which burns within each and every Jew that reminds us all who we are and what we stand for. Zeta lived a life in which he was constantly fanning that little Jewish flame, the Pintel Yid, within the souls of all those people. We also know that Aaron Cohen was an Oed Shalom and a Rodek Shalom, a lover of peace and a chaser of peace. Upon Aaron's death in Parshas Chukas, the Torah states that Bnei Yisrael cried for 30 days, something not done for Moshe Rabbeinu. Rashi explains that the entire nation, men and women, wept for Aaron because he extended himself to bring harmony between adversaries and between man and wife. It's all of these character traits, the love for each and every type of Jew, the inexorable dedication to our faith under any and all circumstances, and the commitment to Shalom, peace in the home and peace among Klal Yisrael, which we hope to instill in our son. Aaron and I feel blessed to have so many of our close friends and family here today sharing our symphony. I want to start by thanking my parents for their constant love and support for everything that Aaron and I do. Mom and Dad, the way in which your entire life has been and continues to be devoted to your children serves as an example of dedication that we can only hope to follow. All of your children know how much they're loved, and we hope to transmit the same level of affection to our own children. Mama and Doc, words cannot describe how appreciative we are for the love that you shower us with. At a moment's notice, both of you are there, always to help us with whatever it may be. The love and respect you have for one another and for your children is something we try to model our own home after. A special thanks to both of our parents for all their hard work in preparing this meeting for us. We're so grateful to our maternal grandparents here today, and we miss all the other grandparents who couldn't be here. We also want to thank our wonderful siblings. We know that our son will love his aunts and uncles as much as he has for us.